When the COVID-19 pandemic hit, Alex's shot at a pro career was put on pause. But he took a new shot in the soccer field, and it went in the back of the net. Kiki comes in at number 6 in 2022. Jaden is ranked 11th in 2023, and Kendall, well, she's already on the list for 2024.
Designed this logo right here, and it's going to be worn on the back of their helmets tonight, and it is a memorial to 9/11. Rain or shine or freezing cold, whatever it is, we are going to be out here covering high school football for you, and it is a cold one tonight. I wore so many layers thinking I was prepared, and I'm still really cold. Lou was not kidding about the cold temperatures, but we have an incredible matchup. It's win or go home. Two of the best teams in the state. High expectations for this season opener for the Washington football team. Obviously, every year there's high expectations, but this year, people are hoping that maybe the team will return to the championship caliber franchise that it was. I remember being down here the night they won the Stanley Cup, and you could not find a spot open in these streets. And obviously, because of the pandemic, we're not going to be able to do that just like that yet. But there's 2,100 fans in here tonight. Everybody's excited to be back, and it is coming at the right time. As you can see, I got one of these fancy Len bias jerseys. Believe it or not, the first 4,000 students tonight get one of these for free. In a week that was filled with off-the-field distractions, Sunday was really about what happened on the field for the Washington football team. Like I said, it's been about 2 years since they've been here, so I was talking to them before the game. Let me ask you guys, what does it mean to be back here tonight and to be able to see the Terps in person and not on a screen?
If they can do that, if they can step it up offensively tonight against this tough Severna Park team, they could be the ones bringing the state title back to Montgomery County later tonight. But that's all for now at Regency Furniture Stadium. We'll get you an update on Sherwood and maybe a rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game at 10. We'll see about that. Grace, we'll send it back to you for now.
Well, if you can see behind me, the Northwest student section is ready to go. I hope you can still hear me. They're so loud. And we got a good one here tonight in Potomac, BCC, and Churchill. Guys, we're going to hang out here with the Bulldog. We'll send it back to you.
Aaron Jones lives and breathes football.
I love sports, so I'll play any type of sport. Football, it's like different. The activity, the movement, the hitting, the competition, and I love competing.
A senior at Walter Johnson, Aaron has always been able to play, but he hasn't always been able to hear his favorite sport.
His eardrums didn't develop, so he was born completely deaf.
But being deaf never kept Aaron off the field. He started playing when he was 7.
I can't hear, so it's like pretty normal for me. It was just like playing backyard football. We were just playing.
Playing deaf, there were some challenges, but not so much for Aaron. I found that the bigger challenges were with the adults, right? The coaches. Most coaches had never coached a deaf kid.
A lack of hearing presented an academic challenge for Aaron, but when he was 2 years old, he underwent surgery to receive a cochlear implant, a device that could help him hear.
I lacked language and vocabulary use, so I had to put more effort into language and stuff like that.
Aaron was in speech therapy 3 times a week for, 7-8 years, really. So it was a lot of intensive work to get him caught up with speech and hearing.
It wasn't long before Aaron was excelling in the classroom, posting a 4.12 GPA. But in high school, he was waiting for his chance on the field.
My first 2 years, I was struggling, getting opportunities. Coaches won't give me opportunities.
Aaron wore a special helmet that allowed him to play with his cochlear implant. When his number was called, he was ready.
I started balling and playing, doing what I gotta do to help the team win.
In 2019, Aaron rushed for more than 1,200 yards and scored 16 touchdowns, helping Walter Johnson to its first state playoff appearance in school history.
As a result of his hard work, the work he's put in the classroom and on the football field, and as a parent, it's always good to see all that hard work come to fruition.
After a successful high school football career here at Walter Johnson, Aaron is ready for the next step, heading to play college football at Penn.
I always believed I was going to be able to play college football. I just didn't know when people were going to look at it that way.
And Aaron feels a sense of accomplishment.
It feels good. I feel like everything I've been working up to has been accomplished.
But he also knows there's work ahead.
Of course, I want to make the NFL, but on opportunities, choices, and paths, which is why I feel like UPenn is a good place for that.
Running towards success. Reporting in Bethesda, Alex Flum, WDVM 25 Sports. Jason Pauley is a methodical golfer.
How hard am I going to hit it, or what angle am I going to hit it, where do I have in mind, and speed I have in mind.
He has a unique ability to just focus on right now and hit this shot.
The 34-year-old has only been playing golf for 6 years.
28.
But before you probably didn't know too much about golf.
I still don't.
And he has a pretty good sense of humor. But the path to the green for Jason wasn't the easiest.
When I was 12 years old, I was in a horrible, horrible, horrible car accident.
We were on vacation down Rehoboth Beach, and my wife and Jason and his brother and a couple of other kids were on their way over to New Jersey to go to the amusement parks.
We were going through a green light, and we had the right of way, and all of a sudden this one Delaware State police officer runs right through a red light and broadsides our truck, and the truck flipped over 2.5 times.
And Jason and my wife were very bad condition, and at the point where they really didn't think they were going to live.
In a challenging time, Jason's dad, PJ, didn't give up hope.
When Jason was in his coma, I used to tell him, you know, don't give up. For any reason, don't give up. He remembers that. He tells me that all the time.
In more than 20 years since the accident, Jason has faced many health challenges and stumbling blocks, but it hasn't stopped him from achieving success on the golf course.
It helps him in every aspect of his life.
After his coma, Jason spent more than a year in a full body cast and was diagnosed with permanent short-term memory loss.
I can remember what happened 20 years ago, but I can't tell you what happened 20 seconds ago.
Looking for a new hobby at 28 years old, Jason took up golf, but due to his injuries, struggled with his swing.
I said, hang on a second, are you willing to try something you might never have done before? But if it works, I think you can have a whole lot of fun with it.
His instructor, Martin Zadravec, brought out some left-handed clubs for Jason, a challenge for the righty.
And immediately he hit 9-iron after 9-iron, got it in the air right away.
He started swinging the golf club. And I was like, ooh, he's pretty good.
Jason got involved with the Special Olympics, and within months, he was a national champion.
It's just one of the biggest accomplishments that I've ever accomplished and done in my life. After the 5 and 6 months that I played golf, literally made me win the United States Special Olympics golf tournament down in St. Lucia, Florida.
It can be defeating sometimes when, you try and you can't do it, and something I can do takes me 2 times to learn how to do, and it might take somebody like Jason, 50 times, but they keep at it.
A great golfer and a better person.
Sometimes I go home smiling, just haven't had a chance to be around it.
While Jason inspires others, he says his inspiration is from his dad.
He is my inspiration, he is my goal, he is my father, he is my life. He is the best I got, and he's the best father that you could ever hope for and imagine.
As a parent, you're always proud. But when you have a child that has to overcome things like that, it's happier.
An example that you can do anything, no matter how hard it might seem.
If I've been through it, you've been through it. If I can do it, you can do it. And just believe in yourself and gain confidence. That's all you have to do in your life, is believe in yourself. That's how I do it every day.
Even when it's tough,
Give it to me.
still making it look easy. Reporting in Silver Spring, Alex Flum, WDVM 25 Sports.
Right on.
The Sidwell Friends girls basketball team has a trio of star guards. Junior Kiki Rice leads the group.
We have a chance to be really special, so if we push each other every day in practice, that's how we can achieve our full potential.
Jaden Donovan is a sophomore with high expectations for this season.
I say this humbly, but I feel like we could be like one of the best teams in the nation.
And Kendall Dudley, a freshman, is ready to make an impact.
We're all so sophisticated. We know how to play. There's a connection. Like even when we play, make the right passes most of the time, make the right shots, and it's fun to play with them.
On the ESPN Top 100 Recruits list, Kiki comes in at number 6 in 2022. Jaden is ranked 11th in 2023, and Kendall, well, she's already on the list for 2024.
They're going to have a great high school career and college career, and I think by the time they get to the WNBA, I mean, the sky's the limit at that point. With the direction that women's sports are going and at the professional level, I think that they all have the potential to be there. You know, they all have the work ethic and the humility to keep, working to get better.
And these stars of tomorrow,
Because we all want the same goal. We all want to win. We all want to, of course, we want to get our state championship.
are ready to make their mark today.
I think we all do know that the season could be really special, and this team will be really special.
Reporting in Washington, Alex Flum, WDVM 25 Sports. Long before she was scoring goals like this,
goal by number 6, Emma Christensen.
Emma Christensen was pacing the sidelines at Quince Orchard.
She was almost like my assistant coach at times. She was awesome to have on the sideline and at practice.
Growing up with the program, Emma fell in love with the sport.
Just how fast it was, and it's a team sport, and it's like a built-in family. You make a lot of friends along the way.
In 2020, Emma's junior season didn't happen because of COVID.
Yeah, it was weird because I was convinced that my sophomore year would be the last time I played an actual game.
And Emma more than made up for it in her senior year. She broke the program assists record and led QO to its first region title and first state playoff appearance.
What she was able to do here in just 3 years was phenomenal. If she had her full 4 years, she would have shattered every single record here at QO and in the state.
The Cougar will now become a Hokie. Emma will start her college career at Virginia Tech this fall.
I'm so excited, especially with the girls in my class. A lot of them are from this area, so we've all became really close, and I'm excited to just meet new people and just play more lacrosse these next 4 years.
A legacy at QO for a star that was destined for success.
At age 10, she was telling me things that were spot on that were going on the field. And so I had no doubt that she was going to play Division I and that she was going to do amazing things in high school.
Ready to find the back of the net in Blacksburg. Reporting in Gaithersburg, Alex Flum, WDVM 25 Sports.